Thank you, John, for that. You certainly have an interesting variety of equipment. Now it's time to revisit Bob Treacher. This is the only shack that I've revisited this time around. We'll just catch up with Bob to see if he did actually do his aerial work that he promised the last time around. So it's over to you, Bob.
Hello. Fancy seeing you in my back garden.
Right, Bob, have you changed any of your HF stuff since we were last round to see you?
No, the HF's the same, G5RV, which was put up 2 or 3 years back by Dave G4BO and various others. And we're lucky we get it mostly in a straight line down to the bottom of the garden. And the R6000 vertical for the higher bands, which is at the top of the garden. The G5RV works very well. It's a very good reports off it actually. So it outperforms the R6000.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, let's have a look at your VHF stuff that you've got.
R6000. Simon's done some work with the trees to get rid of some of the branches off of next door's Leylandii, which they put there, I think the day after the R6000 went in. And of course now the Leylandii is almost as tall as the vertical. So Simon's taken a lot of the branches away to release it from all the branches. Gets that okay, and work some reasonable stuff on this. And good antenna. If you haven't got, if you're not able to get a beam up, it's very good. I think Nigel BO's got one.
Well, Bob, when I was last here in 2005 doing Meet the Cray Valley members, you made a statement something along the lines, oh, I'm going to change these antennas round because they're stuck in one direction.
2-metre antenna and the 70 SEM antenna is in need of overhaul. The antennas have been there for probably 20 years, and although they get out okay, as you can see, the coax has dropped off of the 70 SEM antenna.
Yeah.
And the rotator could be a little better than it is, so it needs a bit of an overhaul in the spring.
Yes, so that's one of your projects for this year, is it? For 2005?
That's one of the projects for springtime, yeah.
So if we come back in 2006 or 2007, we'll be able to see nice shiny antennas.
Yes, that's right, yes, yes, hopefully, yes. I've got to replace them with the same, because otherwise the neighbours will complain that they look different to what came down. So, because we have neighbour problems on the side, of course, which I think everybody knows about.
So I wonder, what have you managed to do that yet? Was that a project that actually got off the ground, or is it still waiting to be done, you know, get round to it type of thing?
No, it's happened. It's happened. It took some time.
Yeah.
Getting all the right people in the right places at the right time to do it. So we did it over the late May bank holiday.
Right.
And we're not quite sure, even though we've taken it down.
That was this year.
This year.
That's 2007.
2007. The main thing was to change the 2-metre and 70 SEM antennas.
Right.
Because
which we can see up
as
there.
I said, even though we took the rotator and everything down, we couldn't quite work out what the problem had been.
Right.
And we only hope that it wasn't just a break in the cable. But we replaced the antennas, and we replaced the rotator, and it now works very well.
Good.
We managed to work some sporadic E, being able to turn the antenna around, worked some sporadic E in the summer, and even worked a few new squares on 70 SEMs.
And what about your 6-metre then? You've done something to that, or did you just straighten out the element?
Yeah, the only thing that needed doing with the 6-metre antenna was where the other neighbours on the other side had their loft extension put in, and the 6-metre yard was in the way.
That's right.
The builders decided just to bend one of the elements.
Just to get it out of the way.
Just to get it out of their way.
And that was the reflector, wasn't it?
That was the reflector, that's right. Yeah.
Well, it's looking quite nice now, anyway.
So we, Chris was on the roof, and we took Simon up on the roof. Nobody else, I think Cliff was here. Colin and me and Sam and none of us particularly liked the height. So Chris said to Simon, well, you're coming. I said, well, he's never done it before. He said, okay, well, I'll be careful, you just go up there and stand up there, sort of thing.
Yeah.
He thoroughly enjoyed it. They got up for about an hour and a half, and Simon said it was great.
Good.
And,
Oh well, now Simon's been up there. It's a good training course for him in case he has to go go up there again.
Yeah, that's
Good.
So it's all working really well.
Yes, it looks as if you've got a good antenna system here. Right, well, I suppose it's time to have a look, see what you've done inside your shack then, since the last time I was here in 2005.
No problem.
Excellent. Right, thank you, Bob.
We'll have to leave it there now and come back in part 2 to see Bob's shack. Also in part 2 we'll see Phil, that's the OPA, and we'll see Nigel, that's G1BUO, and of course Chris. We'll finish off with Chris and see what offering he has. So enjoy your tea break, and I'll see you in 15 minutes.